Hi guys, it's Sam. So welcome back. So today we're going to work through a flow that is going to start really quite slowly to really enable you to focus on a bit more of a conscious movement. So slowing things down to give us space to really feel into our body and our mind. And then we'll gradually build it up to a bit more of a moving flow, really focusing on some nice juicy work into the spine, some nice twists, heart opening, and we'll repeat the flow so that we can encourage this flow state, so we know where we're going the second time round, and it'll just allow us to move a bit more mindfully. Okay, so when you're ready, a block would be handy for today, just placing it near the mat, and also a pillow towards the end of this session is an option too. So when you're ready, I'll meet you on the mat in child's pose. So drawing the toes together, the knees out wide, and starting to walk the fingertips all the way out long. And then allowing the forehead to just melt down towards the mat, and keep the elbows quite soft here. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, and then a big releasing sigh out through the mouth. And then just start to allow your body to settle here. Start to notice your breath. So maybe it's quite shallow today. Maybe it's deep. Is it long? Is it short? Not changing the breath, but just really noticing, tuning into your body. Starting to bring awareness now of every part of your body that is making contact to the earth beneath you. And the tops of your feet, your ankles, your shins, your forearms, your palms, the crown of the head, allowing it to be completely rooted here. Maybe starting to feel into the sensation of this grounded and supported feeling. And go ahead and start to walk your hands all the way over to the right hand side, taking a side body stretch here. So you don't need to move really deeply, but just really tuning into what feels a bit more expansive in this stretch. Can you send your breath to this area? And then gently walk it all the way back to center. And then towards the left hand side. And again, really allowing the body to feel quite heavy here, melting down as you feel that nice stretch through the side of the body. Really drawing your attention to every little sensation that is happening right now. Start to walk your hands all the way back to center. And then slowly walking your fingertips back towards the seat, keeping your chin tucked as you roll the spine all the way up to seated, head coming up last. And then gently blinking open the eyes when you arrive here, drawing your knees together if you took the wide variation of child's pose. So working into a little bit of spinal mobility now. So as you inhale, the arms reach high into the sky. Feel that length through the fingertips, through the spine. And as you exhale, cactus your arms, draw the elbows in line with the shoulders and gently start to twist over to the right. Maybe the gaze can just go slightly behind you. Inhale it back to center, really reaching down, feeling that rooting of the earth beneath you. Exhale, cactus the arms, take it over to the left. Feeling that really nice twisting sensation of the upper body. You'll take 2 more each side. Working with your breath, exhaling as you twist. Inhale, reach it long. It's like a big yawn. Exhale. Really nice. Focusing on that nice opening sensation. We'll hold it over towards the right and plant the hands down. The left hand comes over the right leg, the right hand comes behind the right sit bones. Inhale, crown of the head reaches tall. As you exhale this time, notice a difference as you use just a very gentle pressure on that right thigh to take you slightly deeper into your twist. Inhale it back to center, arms reach high. Exhale, cactus twist over to the left. Again, holding here, right arm comes across the left, left behind you. Inhale, reach tall through the spine. Exhale, feel that nice twisting sensation. Just going as far as feels comfortable for you. Inhale, take it back up high. And exhale, start to plant the hands down onto your mat. Then lift the sit bones up, make your way into your all fours position. And just take a moment to really feel out into your all fours position today. So spreading wide through fingertips, having your knees underneath your hips, but take a bit of time to pad down into the hands, feel that sense of grounding beneath you. Maybe taking little rocks, a little bit of movement here. Just feel what you need. And then drawing yourself back to your tabletop position. So we're going to take a cat-cow, but try and make this the slowest cat-cow that you have ever done. So working through each part of the spine and really connecting to each movement, each breath. So keeping the elbows soft here. As you inhale, the tailbone reaches high, so start to shift the pelvis to turn it up. Then working along that spine, slowly start to drop the belly towards the mat. Using these bent elbows, roll the shoulder blades down the back and use the hands to almost draw the upper chest through to start to open through that upper back. And then maybe the chin lifts up, feeling that magnetizing movement between back of the skull to your tailbone. As you exhale, starting with the crown of the head, we'll tuck that chin in towards the chest. Start to ground down through the hands to really take those shoulder blades to the sky. And as you do this, notice that uncurling of that tailbone. And then tuck that tailbone in, so now magnetizing the forehead and the pelvis, feeling that connection. Nice, and we'll take this 2 more times. So I really want you to think of this slow articulation through the spine as you move. And taking it with your own breath, your own rhythm. So we can often take this pose on autopilot. It is often used in a lot of classes. So just taking this time today to really work through each area, becoming totally present. So the present moment is the only space that we're actually living. We're not dwelling on the past or projecting the future. It's really taking your mind into the space. Nice, when you're ready, come back to tabletop, maybe shake it out a little if you need. Coming back to that earthing connection through the hands, and then tucking the toes under here. You might need to take a little shift. Wrap the triceps in, think cat back here, find that core connection. As you start to lift both knees off the mat, keeping stable. Then extend that left leg out behind you. Inhale, draw left knee to forehead. Exhale, extend, nice, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, notice that heat rising in the body maybe, 1 more. Exhale. As you next inhale, take the left foot across you towards the right hand and then walking that right toe back. So coming into a really early pigeon here. So this might feel really restricted for you today because we're coming into it so early. So take any support you need underneath your knees, underneath your sit bones, and maybe taking that left foot really close to the right hip, just so we get a nice sense of opening without straining. And take a little bit of free move, settling in here. Noticing again what is opening here. And taking your fingertips forward, we'll take 3 spinal waves in this position. Start to bend the elbows, lower down the belly, the head towards the earth. It doesn't need to touch. And as you inhale, roll back through the spine, head comes up last. Really nice. Find your flow, take 2 more. Nice. When you've done your 3rd one, plant the hands back down towards the mat. Tuck under the right toe. Ground down through the hands and we'll step back to our first downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha. So finding that grounding through the hands, feeling really connected. Maybe bending into the knees, pedaling out the legs, the feet, shaking out the head. Whatever you need to do to allow yourself to feel present in this movement. Gaze towards the hands on an inhale, and as you exhale, lower the knees back down to our tabletop. Really nice. So same on the other side. So grounding down through those hands, find that connection. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Inhale, take the right leg back. Exhale, curl it in, knee to head. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, round. Really nice, 1 more. Exhale, round, hold it here. Take the right knee over towards the right elbow, the left towards the left hip as you extend that left foot back. Again, coming into maybe a more modified pigeon pose than you usually take. Using this time to either settle in with some movement or take that support that you need underneath your hip. Then walking fingertips forward, we're going to take those 3 waves now. So your own breath, maybe close the eyes. Inhale. As you exhale, take it down. Feel like this is just one continuous movement. Feeling into the hips, the spine, the connection to the earth. When you're ready, planting the hands back down, tuck under left toes, step it back, downward facing dog. And take in these nice movements here, what feels right for you. Plugging down through the hands, gazing to the belly if it feels nice. Noticing everything that needs to work in this pose. And take the gaze forward towards a hand, as slowly as you can. Maybe bending into the knees, and we'll take those feet forward. So noticing the imprint of the foot as you land on towards the mat. Walking those feet between the hands or as close as feels comfortable. When you arrive there, feet hips distance, really bend those knees and just allow the upper body to fold over. And just take what feels right for you. So maybe that's stillness here today. Maybe you want to take hold of both elbows, take your ragdoll, sway from side to side. Really focusing on each part of the foot here holding you. Focusing on those hamstrings. On each exhale, maybe they begin to lengthen. Maybe the tailbone can start to gently turn up towards the sky. Feeling that really deep stretch as your whole upper body just completely relaxes. One more breath here. Bend into the knees, chin to chest, and really slowly spinal roll all the way up to standing. Head last above. Shoulders to ears, and exhale, roll shoulder blades down the back. Nice, amazing. So you're going to come into a bit of a pranayama called breath of joy, which is really nice, releasing. It also kind of gets us fired up a little bit now to start us moving in our main flow. So talking you through the breath of joy, you can have your feet where it feels right for you. I like to take mine hips distance, and we take 3 inhale breaths. So as you inhale, arms go up, inhale, arms to the side, inhale, arms go up. Exhale, bend the knees forward, fold with a little bit of force, exhale it all out. So it looks something like this. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll take 8 rounds of this breath of joy. You can move slower, you can move faster, whichever feels right for you. So take your hands to heart center, prepare. And let's begin. Inhale. And then on your final one, gently taking it all the way back up, hands come to heart center, and we'll just take a moment to ground back down. So you can close the eyes, or you might want to keep the eyes open. So sometimes this can make us feel a little bit dizzy, so whatever feels right. Coming back to that center, back to that focus, feeling that energy rising. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. Really nice. Gently blinking open the eyes. Release the hands down beside you. You'll start to take a couple rounds of sun salutation A with a little bit of a tweak. So starting in your Tadasana, cross the right foot behind the left foot here. As you inhale, take a deep stretch over towards the left. Hands can be apart, or maybe left hand can hold right wrist. Exhale, soften the knees slightly and start to work the body all the way around. So this side extension sweeps all the way around. And then we come into this deep forward fold. Nice. A moment here, inhale. Exhale, slight bend in the knees as you roll the body all the way back to standing. Nice. Plant the right foot beside you, come into your standing. As you inhale, arms reach high, cactus the arms, bend the knees and find this cactus chair pose. And as you exhale, belly to thigh, melt it, roll it forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands in front of you, ground down through the fingers, or in your fingertips back, lifting through your heart, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to your plank pose, holding here for a moment, feeling that strong line of energy. And then lowering through knees, arch through the spine, chest and chin. Inhale, ripple those hips forward, open through the chest, ground down through your hands, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck under toes, lift up, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. This can be releasing breaths. You might want to start to really engage or ujjayi breath here. Equal and deep inhales through the nose, slight restriction of the throat. Take the gaze forward, either walk, step or tiny hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over both legs. Inhale, sweeps you all the way up, hands reach overhead. Exhale, hands meet back, Anjali Mudra at heart center. Same on the other side, this time cross the left behind the right. As you inhale, side stretch over to the right, maybe right hand grabs left wrist. As you exhale, soften the knees if you need. As you take this lateral extension, sweep it all the way round. Feel that nice movement in the spine till you come to a forward fold. And then nice stretch through the left hamstring, roll the way back up to center. Take the left foot towards the center of the mat. Inhale, take that cactus chair pose. Exhale, belly to thigh, ripple forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your variation. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to your plank pose, holding here. Then lower through knees, chest and chin, or lower all the way down, but we're lowering all the way down to our bellies. Okay, from here, take your hands just in front of your ribs, roll the shoulder blades down the back. We'll take a couple of spinal rolls here. So as you inhale, tuck the pelvis under, we'll open through the chest, peel the spine up. Exhale, roll it down. Nice. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, maybe they become progressively deeper, completely up to you. Exhale, release, stay in here. Take your arms in a cactus position, ground and down through the hands, through the forearms. Draw the right foot towards the right glute. Squeeze and engage that glute, inhale. And as you exhale, slightly twisting over to the left. Imagine that you're going to touch your left shoulder with your right foot. Definitely not need to happen. And exhale, lower right leg. Inhale, draw left foot to left glute. Exhale, take the twist over towards the right. Nice. We'll take 1 more each side. Inhale, feel that engagement of the glute, grounding down through the arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, take it over to the right. Exhale, release. Take your hands behind take your hands in line with your ribs. Either push up to your cobra, or maybe you're ready to lift all the way up, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Really nice. Pedaling through feet, 3 breaths here. Gazing towards the navel, navel to spine. Again, keeping that conscious movement. Tuning in with your breath. Take the hands in, the gaze in between the hands. Walk, step, jump, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, hands reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time no side stretch, just working into our cactus arm flow. So inhale, open through the chest, cactus chair. Exhale, belly to thighs, ripple forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reach it forward, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Options to walk, step, or jump back to your bent elbow, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Open the heart, feel the engagement of the glutes. And as you exhale, tuck under toes, downward facing dog. Nice. Your downward facing dog, take the left foot central as you inhale the right leg into the sky. 3-leg dog, keeping the hips square. Inhale here, and as you exhale, draw that right knee towards your left elbow, taking a twist, feeling that core engagement. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Nice. Exhale, take it back, amazing. Plant it down. Same on the left. Inhale, left leg reaches high. 3-leg dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow and holding it there. Breathing in the pose. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Take it all the way back up. 3-leg dog. Plant the left foot to meet the right. Come back into your downward facing dog. So starting the flow from here. So as you inhale, rise up onto your tiptoes. Wave that body forward like you did in your cat-cow. So feel that articulation of the spine, so you wave into plank. As you exhale, bend the knees. Arch through the spine, think cow, back. Bend, ripple it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple all the way forward to plank. But this time, drop the knees or lower for your chaturanga all the way down to your belly. So coming into a spinal ripple. So as you inhale, arms beside the ribs, lift up, peel the chest up. Exhale, allow each bit of the body to melt back down. Take the hands back out into cactus like we did initially with these little twist movements engaging the glutes. This time come up onto the fingertips. Start to take that twist, so you've got your right foot coming towards your left shoulder. This time lift up through the chest and come all the way into this seated position. Really nice. Option to stay here or option to ground down through that left hand. Drive through that right foot, lift onto the ball of the foot, open into this variation of wild thing. Inhale, create that space, open through the back, engage the glutes. Exhale, lower the sit bone all the way back down. Ground down through the hands, start to roll back over, keeping the right heel tucked towards the right glute, keeping that engagement. Hands underneath the ribs, tuck under back toe as you lift all the way back up to your 3-legged dog. Amazing. Or maybe you can just step back to downward dog and we'll meet here, whichever feels nice for you. So in your 3-legged dog, having a little bit of play into this movement. So rising up onto the ball of the left foot. As you inhale, take the leg higher. As you exhale, draw that right knee towards the nose. Thinking about cat back. We'll take 3 more of these, but take it in a bit more of a flowing movement. So inhale, lift. Exhale, round. So again, encouraging these spinal waves. Forget what you think that the posture should look like today and just really feel into it. Okay, I think I've lost count. We'll step that right foot in between the hands, lower the back knee. Inhale, lift up, Anjaneyasana, lay lunge. Breathe in here. Get an option to take any little adjustments or moving into these postures today. Plant the left hand beside the right foot. As you inhale, arm sweeps all the way, draw the energy up, staying on the back knee or lifting up that back knee, easy twist. Breathe in here. Find that long line of energy, grounding down through the feet. And as you inhale, squeeze the thighs together, come all the way up and we open out into our twisted corridor lunge. Amazing. Nice fiery transition. Breathe in here, inhale, exhale. Right hand starts to extend down the back leg. As you inhale, twist in reverse warrior. Keeping the glutes engaged and open through the upper back. As you exhale, taking that left elbow over the outside of the right thigh. Taking the right hand to meet it in prayer. And then using your elbow to take that twist. So like we did at the start, engaging through the belly, the torso, and then using that little bit of traction to give you a deeper twist. Lifting belly away from thigh if you can. Inhale, lengthen through crown of the head. As you exhale, plant the hands down on the inside of the right foot. Pivot that back foot 45 degrees. As you inhale, the left arm reaches all the way up. Circle it back as we lift into our Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Nice, taking a moment to align and adjust yourself here as needed. Opening through those hips, gazes over the front fingers. I'm taking a little flow from here. So as you inhale, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, open through the side body. From here, taking this sweeping action like we did at the start. So sweep that right arm all the way down. Sweep the right arm towards the right foot and then straighten through that right leg. The left hand meets the right arm and we peel all the way up towards the sky. Open it, feel the energy from your toes all the way to your fingertips. Really nice. We'll take that 2 more times. Inhale, back to warrior. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, sweep it all the way round. Inhale, straighten front leg. Exhale, sweep the left arm all the way up to the sky. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, settle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, sweep it forward towards right foot. Inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, left hand draws all the way up. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Amazing. To wherever level feels comfortable. And then inhale back to Virabhadrasana 2. From here, exhale. Start to straighten through both legs. Pivot both feet to face outwards, heels in. And then distributing that weight over to the left. Bending into that left leg. Open up into your variation of Skandasana. So being up here, down on the floor, or maybe you're up onto the toe. Feeling into that balance, the stretch, maybe bending into that right leg if you need. Then pivot the hands all the way around. Pivot yourself so you're in runner's lunge. And then exhale, take it back, 3-legged dog. Taking a vinyasa, option to take 3-legged chaturanga, completely up to you. So as you inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Amazing. Really nice. So have the same flow. We're going to work it back the other way to take it back to the front of the mat. So no surprises, everything will be the same. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, release it out through the mouth. Okay, coming back to that center. Finding your flow. So inhale, ripple the body forward, high plank. Bend the knees, arch through the spine, push back, down dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower down towards your belly, however you wish. Inhale, take your spinal roll. Exhale, belly comes all the way down. Inhale, take your arms beside you. Cactus arms, rise up onto the fingertips. Inhale, left leg to left glute. Exhale, lift through the chest, twisting all the way over towards the right side. Ground down through right hand, lifting up, option to lift up, wild thing. Exhale, lower all the way down towards the seat. Inhale, rolling back over, keep the left foot towards the left glute as you come back to your belly. Exhale, tuck under right toe, squeeze into that thigh to lift you all the way up, 3-legged dog. And then taking that 3-legged dog flow, so inhale, lift up high into the right toe. Exhale, draw the knee towards the forehead. Nice, take 2 more. But moving as fluidly as you can. So again, coming out of that complete feeling of what you feel is a pose and just feel into your body. Step it through. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana, arms reach high. Exhale, plant the right hand down. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Easy twist, option to lift back leg. Inhale, prepare here, ground through your feet. As you exhale, open up, twisted corridor. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. The left hand comes to meet it in prayer. Inhale, squeeze through those glutes. As you exhale, roll left shoulder blade down the back. Maybe the gaze can come over. Again, using those abs to take that twist. Inhale, take the arms all the way round, inside of the left foot. Exhale, pivot that right foot 45. Inhale, right arm reaches long and opens up, warrior two. Exhale to adjust and settle in your pose. So taking that mini flow on this side. So inhale, flip the left palm, take it back, reverse the warrior, nice side stretch through the body. Exhale, the left arm sweeps all the way round and down towards the left foot. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, right arm sweeps all the way up to the sky, drawing the energy up. Exhale, bend back, warrior two. Exhale, settle in. Two more, inhale, reverse. Exhale, sweep it forward. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, right arm sweeps up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, settle. Final round, inhale. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold Trikonasana, wherever that left hand needs to be. Squeezing through the feet, the glutes, opening through the chest. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Inhale, lift, pivot both feet to face outwards, heels in. Exhale, hands to heart center, bending over to the right this time, Skandasana right side. Any variation that feels comfortable. Grounding, feeling that balance. Inhale. As you exhale, take the hands all the way round, take the twist into low lunge, and step it back, three-leg dog. Again, options to take any variation of your vinyasa. Inhale, ripple forward to your plank. Exhale, three-leg chaturanga if you fancy. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, nice. Lower the knees to either side of the mat. Sit bones come back to your feet, melt the forehead down. Just take a moment here to let everything steep. Maybe coming back to that breath if you lost it. Really feeling into everything that just happened for your body. Noticing any areas that feel really nice, really open. Maybe any areas that still feel a bit sticky. This is all part of it, being present, noticing our own body. So you're going to work through that flow again. Going to take the same flow, options this time to add on for a couple more poses. You don't need to take those options, it's completely up to you. Also options to stay here in child's pose if that feels better for you right now. So when you're ready, we'll move on this collective breath. So as you inhale, feel that back body. As you exhale, release it out through the mouth. Nice. Ground down, feel the earth through the hands as you ripple the body back, downward facing dog. Really nice. So same flow, both sides, little add-on. Come to your downward dog when you're ready. Bend your knees, ripple it forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, arch through spine, downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward, plank. Exhale, lower down however you wish to your belly. Inhale, wave, peel the chest up. Exhale, ripple down. Inhale, hands in front of the shoulders, lift it all the way up. Exhale, option for your wild thing. Inhale, take it back down. Exhale, roll back, keeping right foot to right glute. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pause. And taking those 3 rolls here, however you wish. Feeling that real sense of fluidity. And then step the right foot in between your hands. Option to lower knee or stay here. Left arm grounds, inhale, right arm reaches high, easy twist. Exhale, lift up, corridor twist. Inhale, twisted reverse warrior. Exhale, left arm over the right thigh, right hand joint. Taking that lunge twist. Okay, options to stay here, options to lower the back leg if it gets too much, or options to take that left hand down towards the outer corner of the mat. Ground down through the feet, lift it up. So you might want to take your block here. This can be quite a deep stretch through the glutes, through the IT band. As we flex that left foot, open into revolved half meet. Havrita Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe in here, feeling the stability. As you exhale, we'll all meet back in that low lunge. Take the hands on the inside of the right foot, pivot the back foot, we open up, warrior two. Take the flow, inhale, reverse. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, open. Inhale, warrior two. This time we'll just keep it going, reverse. Exhale, sweeps forward. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, open. Inhale, take it back, reverse. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open, nice. Come into your warrior two. Settle in here. Inhale, lengthen, pivot the feet. As you exhale, come to your left side Skandasana. Okay, so options for your left side Skandasana. You can take the option before, step it back to lunge. You can take your three-legged chaturanga, or options to come into Ekapada Kundanyasana 1 or side crow if you wish. So completely up to you, just a little play, a little add-on. So taking your hands all the way round, take that deep twist over your left thigh. So think chaturanga arms as you do this, ground down through the hands, feel that connection to the earth. Start to lean the body forward, look forward, shift the body weight forward, then maybe you can extend that left leg, and then maybe the right foot comes up to join. Completely up to you. If you're here, maybe jump back wherever you are, or you can just come back to land, and then step it back to your plank. Take your vinyasa, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're doing absolutely amazing. Taking that deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release out through the mouth. Really nice. Final flow back to the front. We have a nice juicy grounding. Okay, ready to ripple forward on the inhale, plank. Exhale, bend the knees, take it back, down dog. Inhale, ripple forward, lower to your belly. Inhale, ripple up through the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, fingertips open through the chest, take that twist. Inhale, lift up, wild thing variation. Exhale, lower. Inhale, roll back down, keep the left foot glued towards the left glute. Inhale, three-leg dog. Take your three waves here, inhaling, and then curling that chest, feeling fluid and free. Moving with that breath. And then take that left foot in between the hands. Options to lower knee, or options to inhale that left arm all the way up. Easy twist, back leg lifts. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, twisted corridor. Strong through those thighs. Inhale, twisted reverse warrior. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Take the twist. Belly away from thigh, gaze back. Options to stay here. Lower down the knee, or options to take revolved half moon on the other side. So taking the right hand to the right corner of the mat, maybe taking your block. As you inhale, flex through that right foot, squeeze that left hip in line, and then open up if you can. Just an option. Breathe in here, staying connected to that breath, even in these more difficult postures. Amazing. Feel that grounding. Nice, and wherever you are, we'll meet back in a low lunge. Hands on the inside of that left foot, pivot that right foot 45 as you sweep it up, warrior two. Nice. And taking that flowing movement, final time, get into the flow as you inhale, reverse. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, up. Take it all the way back. Bend the leg, inhale, reverse. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, take it up. One more inhale. Exhale, sweep it around. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, Trikonasana, hold. Taking a breath here. Coming back to your center. Inhale. Exhale, lift back up. Warrior two, you're nearly there, amazing. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen through the legs, pivot the feet, toes facing out. Inhale, and as you exhale, weight towards the right side of the body, Skandasana, right side. Okay, so same options here, just coming back into that flow, taking any option. We'll come into Ekapadasana 1 on this side, so this can maybe feel a little bit different for each side. So just have a play, use some blocks if you need to support you, or just completely skip it if it doesn't feel right for you. So taking the hands, taking that nice juicy twist over, so you've got your right elbow supporting right hip, the left elbow supporting the outside of the right thigh. Think chaturanga arms, shift the body weight forward, look forward, shift forward, maybe extend that right leg, maybe extend that left. If you can, options to jump back, chaturanga, options for everybody. Enjoy, take whatever feels right for you. Come back, downward facing dog, lower the knees. Melt the sit bones, let everything go as we come into this really nice, very well deserved child's pose. And then really starting to let go of the breath here. Allow it to soften. I'm starting to move back into that real sense of stillness now. Just letting everything swirl around the body, all that heat and that energy. Allowing it to absorb all the way into the bones, every single cell. Okay, when you're ready, start to walk the fingertips all the way back towards your seat. Chin to chest, and then gently rolling the neck up. So coming into a very well deserved rest now. So options to take your Supta Baddha Konasana. You can take your pillow, you can take a bolster if you have it, you can prop your pillow up to have a little bit more height. Options, you can either have your pillow underneath your back, or you might even want to have it underneath your legs, so that can be quite nice, so whichever feels right for you. So coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, your knees are out to the side, feet together, shifting your pillow or bolster towards your sit bones, and just allow your body to drape over it here, maybe supporting the knees with a block either side if this feels better, and then really dropping into this pose now, allowing the palms of the hands to face up to the sky. Really opening the body up, so we've taken a lot of folds, a lot of twists. Really want to just open the hips, open the heart, and really surrender down here. See if you can notice any tension that you might be holding on to in the body. And with each softening exhale, see if you can allow it to just melt away. Again, not being worried, even in these more restorative poses, of what something needs to look like. These are great poses for really sensing how we feel and just moving inwards. option to stay here if this feels really nice for you and you want to carry on with this, or options to start to draw your knees together, come onto the forearms, lift up. Maybe you want to take your pillow under your head for Shavasana, or maybe you just want to roll down. Maybe we can roll down all the way through the spine, again articulating each little vertebrae, that final little bit of effort, but really consciously moving into the space of stillness, into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. Feet out to either corner of the mat, arms resting beside you, palms up to the sky. Taking any little wriggles, maybe take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. Just allow everything to settle here. And I'm going to guide you through a nice sensory body scan. So being aware of the sensations in your jaw, your mouth, your tongue. Notice how, as one layer of sensation is experienced, it naturally dissolves and the next layer is revealed. And as you welcome sensation, feel the relaxation response that deepens over time and migrates to other parts of the body. Sense both ears at the same time as radiant sensation. Sense your cheeks and nose, the sensation in both nostrils. Sense your eyes as radiant sensation. Sense your forehead, your scalp, the back of your head and neck. Sense your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers. Welcome both arms and hands at the same time. Feel the sensation running through them. Bring your attention into your upper chest and back, and then your middle back. Bring your attention to your abdomen, your lower back. Feel your entire torso, front and back, as you completely melt down, let go of any thinking. Your torso is heavy and at ease. Sense your pelvis, your bum, your hips, and then your thighs, your legs, and your feet. Both legs are heavy and at ease. Sense the entire front of your body, and then the back. Sensing the left side of the body, and then sensing the right side of the body. And feeling sensation inside your body. Feel yourself spacious and open, aware, welcoming feelings of groundedness, peace, well-being. Then gently relax the mind into complete stillness and just feel this absorb in your body. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you wish. I'm going to leave you here for today. So just come back and tune in whenever you are ready. Namaste.